Welcome to the Becoming Who We Are podcast. This podcast is about healing, growth, and open dialogue from a heart-centered place. I want to explore religion, spirituality, psychology, and other areas that can help us on this journey. I want to explore who humans are at the core, where we can find commonality in our polarized culture and build community. I want to explore our inner shadows and their reflections onto this external world. I hope to build bridges between religion, spirituality, and those without faith traditions. I hope to inspire imagination for a better future. This podcast name is a paradox. It's a call to awaken to humanity's original goodness, created in God's image, to live in our true nature as sons and daughters of God. I'll be speaking more about this in a future podcast. I'm your host, Kendall. I grew up a Christian and a big reader of fiction. We're truly inspired, love of truth, wisdom, creativity, and imagination. I was bullied and had a lot of self-esteem issues growing up. I was diagnosed with ADHD and bipolar at one point, which has created a lifelong interest and pursuit of healing. In grad school, I had an awakening experience, an ensuing dark night of the soul, which blew apart my understanding of reality. This past year, I've been reading a lot of books and talking to many people, exploring theology and the spiritual journey. I'll share more about my journey in the next episode. I created this podcast for those out there deconstructing or reconstructing their faith, for those asking hard questions and struggling to find a spiritual community. I hope to have many guests on this podcast that can add to this conversation. I also think that our nation and world has been struggling under the worldview of physical materialism and is on the brink of a new paradigm shift. I hope to have conversations centered on this issue and where we're headed. I'm brand new to podcasting, so I hope you will bear with me as I learn and continue developing my speaking skills. I hope this intro episode has piqued your interest, and I'm glad you're here for the ride. I'll see you next time on the Becoming Who We Are podcast.